สวัสดีทุกคนด้วยนะครับผมอ่ะมาแบบสายฟ้าแลบแป๊บหนึงนะทุกคนสวัสดีทุกท่านด้วยนะครับยินดีต้อนรับสู่เกมGenshin Impact กันนะฮะวันนี้เดี๋ยวเราจะมาวัดสตรีมไลฟ์สตรีมของแพท 4.6 กันนะครับผมขออนุญาตปรับเว็บแคมแป๊บหนึ่งนะดีทุกคนด้วยนะครับผมยินดีต้อนรับด้วยนะวันนี้ไม่ได้มาเล่นครับวันนี้ไม่ได้มาเล่นนะวันนี้มาดูไลฟ์สตรีมเสร็จแล้วเดี๋ยวก็จะปิดเลยเพราะว่าเดี๋ยวเราจะต้องไปเดี๋ยวผมไปต่างประเทศเดี๋ยวผมจะไปเวียดนามแล้ว คือไลฟ์สตรีมเสร็จเดี๋ยวประมาณหลังเสร็จปุ๊บก็วันถัดมาตอนตี 3ก็ไปเวียดนามเลยเนาะก็เดี๋ยววันนี้นะครับผมก็เดี๋ยวจะมีนี่แหละทุกคนวัดสตรีมไอเนี่ยที่ผมให้ดูอยู่ตอนเนี้ยทุกคนเห็นปะเนี่ยเดี๋ยวผมขออนุญาตเปิด Desktop Capture แป๊บหนึ่งครับผมปิดเสียงGenshinแล้วตอนนี้Genshinยังเปิดอยู่นะทุกคนเห็นอยู่ปะเดี๋ยวขออนุญาตปรับไปที่อีกแป๊บหนึ่งทำไมGenshinมันไม่ขึ้นให้วะเดี๋ยวสักครู่หนึ่งขออนุญาตปรับแป๊บหนึ่งอ๋อเกม Capture ไม่ขึ้นแฮะทุกคนปกติมันต้องขึ้นปะปกติไม่ขึ้นก็เลยแปลกๆแต่เกมมีเสียงอยู่นะครับทุกคนก็เดี๋ยววันนี้เรามาดูสกรีนการ watching screen ซึ่งตอนนี้เดี๋ยวขอหา YouTube แป๊บหนึ่งนะฮะว่าเสียงมายังสักครู่นะไหนGenshinใน YouTube น่าจะมานะทุกคนใน Twitch ก็น่าจะใกล้แล้วนี่ไงหา YouTube ก่อนนี่ไงเจอแล้วอีก6นาทีนะครับทุกคนเดี๋ยวให้ดูหน้าจอตรงนี้แล้วกันเปิดเป็น Display Capture น่าจะง่ายกว่านี่นะครับผมขออนุญาตปิดCapture แป๊บหนึ่งปึ๊บเปิดเป็น11นี่หน้าจอเต็มๆเป็นไงล่ะก็รออีกแป๊บหนึ่งทุกคนเปิดเพลงได้ปะเปิดเพลงGenshinเพลงGenshinไม่เจอ
ไม่ได้ไลฟ์กินชินนานแล้วเนาะ
นานมาก
นะก็รอแป๊บหนึ่งนะครับผมจริงอยากแยกเสียงเหมือนกันสวัสดีครับคุณคาร์โลชิฟสวัสดีครับยินดีต้อนรับด้วยนะเดี๋ยวรออีก5นาทีนะฮะก็จะมาแล้วนะครับผมสำหรับตัวไลฟ์Genshinนะฮะครับวิธีเพลงก่อนเปิดเพลงแป๊บหนึ่งเอาเพลงอะไรดีอะArlecchinoเหรอมันต้องเปิดเพลงแบบของของไอ้นี่ของฟอนเทนเดี๋ยวหาก่อนต้องหาคลิปของฟอนเทนมาแต่ผมหาไม่เจอ เดี๋ยวหาดูของโฮโยมิกน่าจะง่ายกว่ารอแป๊บนึงรอ4นาทีใกล้จะมาแล้วนะครับผมสลับตัวไลฟ์Genshinนะฮะ4นาทีก็ดูจากทรงแล้วเนื้อเรื่องถ้าจะเป็นโอ้โหดูตัวร้ายมากท่านพ่อดูตัวร้ายมากเลยอะทุกคนArlecchinoดูตัวร้ายกันเหลือเกินนะไม่รู้ว่าได้ยินมาว่าเราจะได้สู้กับบอสเลยหรือเปล่าก็ไม่แน่ใจเหมือนกันเนี่ยรอกันไปก่อนก็ใช้แป๊บหนึ่งนะทุกคนเพราะว่าตอนนี้แชทมันนั่นก็ใช้อย่างนี้น่าจะง่ายกว่านะรออะไรกันอยู่ไหมครับก็ต้องรอท่านพ่อแหละทุกคนเพราะว่าท่านพ่อเขาก็มากันแล้วใช่ไหมล่ะไม่รอท่านพ่อก็ไม่รู้จะรออะไรอ่ะตัวละครใหม่ในแพท16ก็ท่านพ่ออยู่แล้วครับแค่ว่าตัวละครที่เขาจะมาด้วยกันเนี่ยจะเป็นอะไรเหมือนกันแค่นั้นเองนะ เดี๋ยวโคโยแฟไม่ดูครับโคโยแฟผมไม่ดูครับเพราะว่าเดี๋ยวผมไปต่างประเทศเพราะว่าอยู่ที่เวียดนามนะก็คงไม่ได้ไลฟ์กันนะครับผมก็เดี๋ยวรอกันไปนะอีก3 นาทีกันนะครับว่าจะเป็นยังไงบ้างนะ 4.5 เป็นยังไงกันบ้างทุกคนแพทนี้ค่อนข้างเหงานิดนึงนะไม่แปลกใจมันต้องมีช่วงเวลาที่เหงาไปแล้วแต่แค่แผ่นนี้มันอาจจะเหงาเกินไปหน่อยว่ะเอาจริงเพราะว่าในเรื่องหลักนอกจากของกิจกรรมพุงโพชั่นกับเนื้อเรื่องชิโอริแล้วก็ไม่มีอะไรที่เป็นเนื้อเรื่องหลักอะไรเป็นพิเศษเนาะไม่มีเควสโลกไม่มีอะไรนอกจากอีเวนต์ต่างๆไม่ว่าจะเป็นอีเวนต์ยิงสลามอีเวนต์ถ่ายรูปเดี๋ยวอีเวนต์เนี่ยผมอาจจะกลับมาค่อยเล่นทีเดียวนะเดี๋ยวขอดูอีกทีหนึ่งก่อนเดี๋ยวขอดูก่อนก็ต้องดูกันว่าเป็นยังไงกันบ้างนะครับผมแป๊บนึงเปิดเสียงดิสเพลย์แคปเจอร์ก็น่าจะมาแล้วล่ะผมจะเป็นแม่ของพ่อเอง เดี๋ยวทำไมรู้สึกน่ากลัวจัง มาดูกันว่าจะเป็นยังไงกันบ้างนะครับผมสลับตัวไลฟ์รอบนี้หวังว่าจะไม่แบบสั้นเกินไปนะแพทที่แล้วแอบสั้นมากเลยอะทุกคนสั้นจนน่าใจหายปกติไม่น่าสั้นไงปกติไม่สั้นไงแพทนี้มันสั้นอะไอไลฟ์สตรีมอะประมาณไม่ถึงครึ่งชั่วโมงได้มั้งแล้วแบบไอตัวพรีวิวแพท 4.5 มันแป๊บไม่ปกติมันอย่างมากอย่างต่ำต้อง2 นาทีอันนี้มาแค่1 นาทีกว่าเองมั้ยนิดเดียวเองนิดเดียวเองบอกว่าจะอะไรที่มันให้ตื่นเต้นกันบ้างนะทุกคน60 วิใกล้แล้วสำหรับใครที่ชอบก็อย่าลืมสามารถกดติดตามทุกช่องทางใน Twitch Facebook แล้วก็ YouTube นะครับผม YouTube ตอนนี้ไลฟ์คลิปของไลฟ์แล้วก็ Infinite Well พาร์ทสุดท้ายมาแล้วเนาะเดี๋ยวอาจจะมีช่วงที่ไม่อยู่อาจจะลงคลิปเป็นไลฟ์แล้วก็ Infinite Well เป็น Big Well หรือเป็น DLC เสริมนะฮะของตัวในเรื่องแต่คิดว่าไม่มีอะไรมันก็ลงกันปกติเนาะไม่มีอะไรเป็นพิเศษรอดูกันไปนิดเดียวใกล้แล้วเดี๋ยวขออนุญาตปิดเพลงแป๊บหนึ่งดูดีว่าเขาว่าตัวละครนี้เป็นตัวที่พอเปิดปุ๊บนะฮะติดเทรนขึ้นแบบเยอะมากArlecchinoนะที่เป็นเปิดตัวดิสมาร์เก็ตติ้งนะแพทนี้เปิดแมปยังไงถ้าเป็นตามคอนเซ็ปต์เหมือนคล้ายๆซูเมรุก็ต้องเปิดแมปใหม่ใช่ไหมแต่น่าจะอยู่ในส่วนของฟอนเทนแล้วก็จะมีเนื้อเรื่องไม่รู้ว่าเป็นinterlude quest หรือเปล่าเรื่องบทสลับฉากหรือจะเป็นบทฟอนเทนหรือจะเป็นบทตัวของอเลคิโนโดยแต่ดูทรงแล้วฟาทุยส่วนใหญ่จะเป็นอย่างถ้าเหมือนไอสกาลามุชก็จะเป็นในส่วนของเนื้อเรื่องเป็นบท interlude เนาะก็แต่มาอย่างเนี้ยรีเฟรชแป๊บนึงไม่มาฮะนึกว่าจะมาเร็วกว่าที่คิดนะเนี่ยวิชน่าจะมาแล้วครับผมแต่เปิด YouTube เพราะว่ามันมีซับไตเติลครับเปิด YouTube เพราะว่ามันมีซับไตเติลมาแล้ว1 นาทีอีก1 นาทีนะทุกคนอันนี้อย่างที่บอกที่เขาเหมือนเป็นพรีเมียร์ไลฟ์นะครับผมก็เป็นที่อัดไว้และเรคคอร์ดิ้งไว้เรียบร้อยแล้วนะฮะอีกประมาณ43 วิดูดิอยากรู้ว่าตู้เป็นอะไรมากกว่าทุกคนเพราะเนี่ยผมมาเปิดทุกตัวละครเปิดทุกตู้อยู่แล้วอาวุธด้วยเช่นเดียวกันมีซับไทยไหมเดี๋ยวมีผมว่ามีนะเปิดก่อนเนี่ยเดี๋ยวเปิดซับไทยให้นะมาแล้วทำอะไรอ่ะ
It has been millennia since the fall of Remuria, and its history has long faded into the mists of mythology and superstition. Legends tell of how before the birth of the court of Fontaine, there was an empire known as Remuria. Remurians believed their king Remus would bring eternal prosperity to the islands of the high sea. However, the god king's seers prophesied discord. the greatest empire, will face the most utter destruction. And
ตึง
this
แน่ๆเลยว่ะ
is Fortuna.
ขอชูนะ
Thus did the God King derive the primordial plan from the cycle of the 7 days and winds blowing over sea and land, and composed a splendorous symphony based upon it. He believed that the polities could escape fate's judgment and attain eternal paradise if they harmonized with his perfect
เพราะเรากำลังเล่า
symphony.
ประวัติอยู่นะทุกคน
But today, welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program! Let's take a look at the trailer.
มาแล้ว
On occasion, we hold barbecue dinners at the house. They hunt for food, compete with each other, even cooperate. They enjoy participating in activities like that, and the feeling is mutual. After all, it's always possible certain familiar faces will be missing from the crowd the next time a similar event rolls around.
อาร์ตี้อะไร
Something has come up, and since it
Sino?
pertains to Cyrus and Sino, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
It was a great plan, shrouded in
Sino?
secrecy.
We all
Kaya.
gathered around and celebrated the revival of our Lord.
That's how I gained my power.
The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Participating in the plan will lose a lot of members in the process.
I did not anticipate we would meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neverlet, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within the Fontaine.
นี่ดูดาร์กมากเลยอ่ะ
Transfixed! Everlasting as the moon! An order once given cannot be rescinded.
ใครอ่ะ
Do you have any idea what you're
Kaya.
doing? You're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find.
ใครอ่ะ
I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
A traitor.
มันตัดสลับกันเว้ยทุกคน มันคนละส่วนแน่นอน
Sino
ไซโน่กับ
was chosen
อาร์เลกิโนไม่น่าเกี่ยวข้อง
But he was not the only one.
You'd like me to return my power?
I'm really looking forward to this rite of duels. The wisdom of Hermanubis would have been ours.
ใครอ่ะ
I want you to become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas.
I'm not saying I have all the answers, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tasty water.
I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form. Good things come to children who do as they're told, so I do hope you decide to tag along.
There are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down.
I don't want to disobey an order from Father.
So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
มันลุกอ่ะเดียตึงทำไมมันตึงจังอ่ะ แต่เดียตึงมากเลย
Dun, 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 dun. Hello, everyone. I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of the female traveler
Now,
Lumine.
Pilito,
Welcome
Ale.
to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program.
Yay! Welcome, everyone!
Welcome!
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that everyone would agree that the House of the Hearth isn't an ordinary orphanage. But just in
คืออ
case
ย่างนี้
you
ทุก
needed
คน
any
ไอ้สามคน
convincing,
เนี่ยไอ้
we've invited their voice actors to
Arlecchino
share some information with
ไม่
us
ได้เป็นเท่าไหร่
today.
Hey everyone, my name is Erin Yvette. I'm the voice of Arlecchino, the father of the House of the Hearth. You might also recall that she's a
ทำไม
Fatui
ต้องมีแบบเว
harbinger
ลาแผ่น
known
ตึงๆทีไร
as
ต้อง
the
มีอีโต้มาตลอด
Knave.
นะแต่อี
I'm
โต้มาบ่อย
so
มากเลยนะ
thrilled to have been invited to the special program.
Yeah, hi folks, I'm Damon Mills, the voice of Linny,
Oh,
and
no, no,
he's
how you-
also a member of the House of the Hearth.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And although he's not a member of the House of the Hearth, we've also brought the harbinger of laughter and cheer, the one and only voice of Arataki Ito.
What up? It's me, Max Middleman.
everybody, what's going on? My bros, my guys, my dudes.
ฮิวจินี่แล้วก็ไม่ใช่แล้วนะครับ
Are you excited to be here?
Vibes.
ภาคของPersona
All right, well, without any further delay, let's start introducing the new content from version 4.6. I've heard that travelers will be experiencing new content related to the House of the Hearth in the upcoming version. Aaron, why don't you give us a rundown on what sort of organization the House of the Hearth is?
Yes, it would be my pleasure. Based on the most recent intelligence reports, the House of the Hearth is a Fatui intelligence organization operated by the Knave. It takes in children who no longer have a home due to all manner of reasons, and they receive an education in a variety of disciplines. Naturally, at the same time as it provides a home, the children also take on various responsibilities.
Okay, this sounds like everything that we already know from the game. Is there more news to hear?
Yes, everyone knows that the House of the Hearth is a rather complicated orphanage, and the Knave, the fourth harbinger of the Fatui, is still hiding many unsolved mysteries. So how about we start diving into all the new information that we have about Arlecchino?
Let's do it!
Yes, let's do it!
Okay, first, I want to hear it straight from y'all. What kind of person do you think the Knave is?
Oh my gosh, I'm feeling a lot of pressure right now. This is giving me all sorts of deja vu. I guess during the Fontaine Archon quest, I noticed that Arlecchino was really skilled at directing the conversation. Her way of speaking was incredibly refined and polite, but she was also incredibly intimidating. I mean, remember how Farina pretended not to recognize her and talked about having nightmares? I totally get where she was coming from. But that's just an outsider's point of view, right? What is the Knave like as a parent? I think Damon is probably the best person to answer that question. Okay, take it away.
Okay, you were hoping that I would be the weakest link?
Yeah.
Well, she's a very strict father.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Strict. All right, it sounds like she gives everyone an intimidating impression.
Yeah, but I think Arlecchino loves all of the house's children equally, and she would never treat them harshly for no reason, though the kids feel a lot of pressure during her lessons and are often scared speechless by her stern attitude. It's probably for their own good. In an organization like the Fatui, these kids actually need to be more mature, tough, and patient than other children who are their age, you know?
That's actually kind of sad though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Who hurt this Knave? I want to know. Why are they this way?
Okay, wait. Are you trying to say that she treats the kids like that because she was traumatized?
Ooh, okay. Now that's very sharp of you, but let's keep Arlecchino's secrets hidden for just a little bit longer.
Okay. I do have a question though. Why did the children call her father?
Well, if you're curious about Arlecchino's past, then you'll have to find your answer in the game.
That's fair.
Her story quest, Ignis Purgatorius, will be released with version 4.6. Now, I don't want to spoil anyone's gameplay experience by saying too much about her quest, okay? But I do hope that travelers will be able to appreciate Arlecchino's unique charm after they've experienced her entire story.
Yeah. Version 4.6 will also introduce a new feature, the Focused Experience Mode. Now, if you use the feature while playing Arlecchino's story quest, then it will minimize the number of times that you'll be interrupted by characters or quest locations being allocated to other quests. So hopefully this mode will help travelers have a better story experience, you know?
Nice.
That's right. Yeah. And in the future, this function will become available for more and more quests.
Besides the story quest, I'm also looking forward to hearing the Knave's voiceover lines. We'll finally be able to hear what she thinks about the other harbingers too.
Yes, I selfishly also think that will be cool.
Yes.
Next, let's take a look at Arlecchino's elegant yet deadly fighting style.
Ooh.
Intrigue!
Yeah!
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. Transfixed!
โอ้เท่มากอ่ะคิดว่าผมยาวนะผมนึกว่าผมสั้นสิ
This is where you fall.
ปีกข้างเดียวเหรอ
She's so cool,
That was awesome.
I like how she cried.
Yes,
Yes. Yeah, she's very elegant. Like that was a perfect descriptor. Like elegant but deadly. Like a ballerina of death.
Yes.
Everything she does is so effortless.
I know, right?
Yes. All right. Well, if we're going to talk about Arlecchino's combat abilities, then we're going to have to talk about the bond of life mechanic. You might have been a victim to it while you were fighting elite Fatui operatives in Fontaine. Does anyone still remember what a bond of life is?
Are you going to be teaching us about her abilities?
มันจะมี
Guys,
หลอด
you're
แด
too
งๆ
loud.
ที่อยู่ตรงนั้น
Pile
ข้าง
down. Sorry, let's listen to what he has to say.
Wait, I think I remember. It's the red portion of the HP bar. When you have a bond of life active, it'll absorb any healing that your character receives. So they can't regain HP until the bond of life value has been healed.
Yes,
right?
Very good, student. When Arlecchino has a bond of life greater than or equal to a certain percentage of her health bar, her normal, charged, and plunging attacks will be converted to pyro damage, which can't be overridden by other elemental infusions. And while she's in this state, her normal attacks will consume a portion of her current bond of life to deal more damage and reduce the remaining cooldown on her elemental skill.
Whoa. Wait a second.
It's a lot.
So you're saying that she'll deal more damage with her normal attack when her bond of life is higher?
Put simply, yes.
Whoa, wait a second. No, wait, I get it. Wait, so Arlecchino can give herself a bond of life, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, otherwise she'd have to chase down enemies who can put a bond of life on her. Actually, that sounds kind of funny.
I'd like to see that. And that brings us to our elemental skill. Arlecchino's skill doesn't just damage enemies, it also applies a blood debt directive to any enemy that it hits, which will damage them periodically. And when she uses a charged attack or her elemental burst, she'll absorb nearby blood debt directives. This also allows her to obtain a bond of life based on the number of directives that she absorbed. So don't worry, Max.
Oh, I was very concerned.
I know you were.
Okay, hold on. She can't regain HP until her bond of life is removed, right? So how does she stay in the fight?
Well, after dishing out damage, Arlecchino's elemental burst will reset the cooldown of her elemental skill and heal her based on her attack and her current bond of life. Also, thanks to one of her talents, while Arlecchino is in combat, she gains bonus pyro damage, but also cannot be affected by any healing effects other than the healing provided by her burst.
Whoa, so that seems like she's as ruthless to herself as she is to her enemies. Like she needs therapy.
Probably. She's kind of a savage. I mean, right. So Arlecchino even has a special kind of movement whenever she uses her charged attack, right?
Ooh, that looks perfect for scaring her enemies.
Yeah, and for putting some serious pressure on them.
ตามน้ำได้ด้วยฮะแต่ขอบเท่มากอะ
Oh, it's about time to introduce the event wishes in version 4.6. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
So excited.
During the first phase of version 4.6, Arlecchino, the knave, and Linny will both enjoy a drop rate boost. The all-new 5-star polearm Crimson Moon Semblance will also become available. Also, the Wanderer and Baiju will return in the second phase, so be sure to keep an eye out.
Yay! Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Okay, so Aaron and Damon, do you have any other news you'd like to share?
Actually, I do. Let's discuss the new weekly boss.
Oh,
that's right. We were just talking about how the knave shows different faces to her family members and to outsiders, but in special circumstances, she will reveal another side.
That's right. Are you ready to see a new knave?
Yes, I am ready.
ดีนะที่มาครึ่งแรกนะทุกคนอันนี้เฟสแรกสินะดีนะผมไม่ได้กดตู้ละมุนนะทุกคนไม่งั้นผมโยกแน่นอนโอ้เพลงบอสเหรออลังจังอ่ะนี่เฟส2สินะ ฮ้ยเชี่ยเพลงกำลังจังวะ
Wow. Not even Linny and Fremine have seen this side of her before.
So the knave is accepting challengers now?
Oh my gosh. She's so elegant, but also super duper dangerous.
Ooh, that feels even more badass with twice the badassitude.
Hey!
It's not so simple to see the knave's other side. She'll appear normally at first, as if she were giving you an ordinary training lesson, waiting to counter your attacks.
Yeah, it seems like she'll dodge all of our attacks like a phantom if we're out of her immediate range.
Yeah, it feels like she's implying that we're all in the palm of her hand.
I mean, you guys know what her personality's like. She doesn't want her children crying or running away from conflict. Instead, she hopes that they'll be able to take the initiative, even if their opponent is their own father. The outside world will not show her children mercy, so neither can she afford to be too forgiving to them. If you do not repay the blood debt directives the knave applies to you, all her attacks against you will be enhanced. But if you manage to out-heal the bond of life, the knave will reward you for repaying this blood debt, and your charged attacks against her will be enhanced.
Don't the bone wings on her back look like spiders?
Yes, that's it. Oh my gosh, it's like she has total control of her prey while she watches them struggle and closes the distance. It's kind of creepy being the hunted one for once. Okay. I think we should stop the introduction here.
Let's leave some space for everyone to experience the challenge for themselves.
Wait, so I know that many travelers will be wondering about this. The knave's boss form is tied to her story quest. Normally, players would have to progress the story to a certain point in order to participate in the challenge. But now we have a quick challenge feature for weekly Trounce domain bosses.
Yeah!
As long as travelers are adventure rank 40 or higher, they'll be able to challenge her directly by going to the Adventure Handbook, going to the Domains tab, selecting Trounce domains, and pressing Quick Challenge.
Oh, that's cool. It's a nice little shortcut to the battle.
Yeah! Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to that. That is really valuable information to have. And it also looks like it's my turn to deliver some news. 2 new artifact sets will become available in version 4.6. Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy and Unfinished Reverie. Travelers who are interested in them should stay tuned for more information.
Cool. Oh, you're finished. Okay, wait, how come your update was so short? It wasn't enough for me.
Yeah, give us more.
Okay, I actually do have other news to share.
Ooh.
Yes. In version 4.6, Sumeru City will be experiencing an unsolved mystery. Ooh.
And for some reason, Sino's gotten mixed up in it.
Hey, how did you know about that?
His picture is right there.
Oh, right. Oops. Well, Sino wanted to investigate personally because someone involved in the case has a very unique identity, and the two of them share a close connection.
Is
this the case where we get to use violence if the situation gets too complicated?
Yes.
These are all very good guesses, but I'll offer you one clue that you probably wouldn't be able to guess otherwise. A mysterious youngster with connections to the mystery will make his debut during the case. And Sino's friends are not just freeloaders who only show up for food. Tainari, Kale, Alhaitham, and Kaveh will all come to support him when he's in a pinch. So yeah, if you want to know more about what happens in this case, then be sure to check out Sino's second story quest, Lupus Aureus Act 2. Travelers can venture to Sumeru and investigate the secrets lurking underneath the sands. In due time, of course.
Sarah, you totally delivered. That was great news. Speaking of great news, I think Damon also has some important information to share.
Really?
Yes.
What are we waiting for? We've just presented too much information too quickly. Can we take a break, please, so we can digest all of it, please?
Damon.
Please.
He can't keep getting away with this.
Right. No, Damon, you're right.
I know.
Let's check out the first redemption code before we continue introducing the new content.
That's what I thought.
That was amazing. That's what I thought.
โอ้โอ เคนะฮะโค้ดแรกมาแล้วนะเดี๋ยวผมแปะไว้ใน YouTube นะโค้ดนะครับผมประจำแพท 4.6 นะครับแปะไว้ก่อนเดี๋ยวผมแปะไว้ใน YouTube ด้วยแล้วกันนะทุกคนจะได้นั่นแป๊บหนึ่งเอาจริงมีคนในแชทของผมในเพื่อนของผมก็สามารถเขาแปะโค้ดมาให้แล้วนะเดี๋ยวผมแปะใน YouTube ด้วยในแปะใน Twitch ด้วยแล้วกันสักครู่หนึ่งนะแปะโค้ดไว้แรกนะฮะโอเคคือตอนนี้เนื้อเรื่องกับบอสไปแล้ว
Hey, welcome back, everyone. So, we've already told you the story of Arlecchino and the House of the Hearth. So, why don't we continue the story of Remuria, which you saw in the beginning of the program?
I would like this very much, please.
Yes, you did such a good job. Encore.
A new area of Fontaine will open in version 4.6. Travelers will get to visit the village of Petrichor. Though, would there even be much to see on such a small island?
Yeah, guess this is where I'm supposed to really confidently say totally, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay, now that you've mentioned it, there's definitely more to this village than meets the eye, right?
Yeah, I think we're focused on the wrong thing here. This is where the kingdom of Remuria's remains lay at rest. So, how big was such a glorious and prosperous nation, really?
Now that you say that, I mean, this little town looks a whole lot bigger.
Now that's a neat trick. Anyway, this is where we'll meet a talking cat. With its guidance, we will be able to see the civilization that vanished thousands of years ago.
What? Oh my gosh, that's amazing!
Anything for a talking cat.
As Aaron mentioned at the beginning of the program, King Remus composed a symphony, one with wondrous power that grants the wishes of the human souls dwelling within.
Yes, I'm getting it. I don't
You're
get it.
so not getting it. That's okay. I will explain it in a few words. So you'll just have to learn about the symphony by going on an adventure with this little cat. I'll avoid spoiling the adventure itself, but you'll arrive at the Remuria ruins with the cat. The kingdom's remnants slumber in the depths where the sunlight can't reach. You'll meet a dragon in the deep seas. So you'll be able to obtain powers relating to the symphony, which will help you explore the lost realm of Remuria. You'll be able to pause the melody within the realm of this ancient civilization. You can also unseal time in places where it stopped.
So these powers will let you interact with specific objects in the ruins. You know, that might be useful for solving puzzles during your adventure.
Totally. Meanwhile, a forgotten statue sits in a recess of the fated castle, silently proclaiming the immortality and glory of a great civilization. It awaits a warrior who would dare challenge the majesty of the ancient ruler.
Oh yeah, that's right. The statue of marble and brass will soon be coming as a boss. You can earn all sorts of materials if you manage to beat it in a challenge.
Yeah. I'm so hyped for it.
Oh my gosh, yes. And Damon, you did such a great job with introducing it.
That was great. That was great, Damon. Wait, but real quick question. How do we even get to such a remote little island?
That is a great question. Travelers who have already completed the third act of the Archon quest, Song of the Dragon and Freedom, will automatically unlock a teleport waypoint in the village of Petrichor. Hopefully this helps travelers with exploring the new area.
I've heard that this feature will return for many new areas in the future.
So exciting.
I know. So cool. All right, that's all the information that we have about Fontaine for now.
And now, outside of the region, ...
It seems like a new style of rock and roll is getting popular in Inazuma. Yeah! All right, let's all take a short break before we get into the next section. Take a look at today's second redemption code.
Yeah! All right.
พาร์ทนี้สั้นแฮะพาร์ทนี้สั้นแฮะพาร์ทนี้สั้นมากคนที่2นะคะเดี๋ยวแปะหมุดไว้นะแปะไว้ใน Twitch สักครู่หนึ่งนะครับ เคเราเปิดแน่นอนนะฮะเป็นแพมแมริโมเรียซึ่งเป็นอาณาจักรโบราณของฟอนเทนนั่นเองนะจะเพลงดีจังอ่ะ
Welcome back, everyone!
Hey!
Okay, I hear that a musical tour is coming to Inazuma, and the organizer is none other than Arataki Ito himself! Max, would you like to tell us more about it?
It would be my absolute pleasure, compadre. So I got a question. Does everyone still remember Dvorak?
Of course! He participated in last year's Lantern Race, right?
That's right, yeah.
Both Hu Tao and Xinyan performed there.
That's right, and this time, it's an epic tour for the ages organized by none other than Ito and Dvorak.
Oh my gosh, and even the concert name sounds really epic.
Oh yes, no, the way he says, iridescent Arataki rockin' for life tour de force of awesomeness, it's a feeling of rock and roll.
Wow.
And the theme of this concert is about life. Specifically, it's about a brave puppy who saved the lives of countless other creatures on the battlefield.
Aww, that's so cute.
Adorable.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. I really hope the Music Festival of Life will inspire everyone to unleash their own rock and roll spirit. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Ito himself will personally be performing on the big stage.
What? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be awesome.
Yes, it will be. And here's more exclusive news for you. Dvorak will be giving away a brand new musical instrument to our travelers called the Night Wind Horn.
Ooh.
So if you enjoy playing music in real life, or especially if you enjoy playing music in the game, be sure to check it out.
I'm looking forward to seeing more amazing performances from all the great musicians out there.
Are you now? Well, since you're so excited about it and the festival, why don't you help launch the Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour to Force of Awesomeness? All right, there's 3 steps to preparing for the festival. Number 1. Extreme Carnival Ensemble. We can practice getting into the flow with some rhythm games while the stage is still coming together.
Wow, those keys look really unique.
Yeah, they really are. And the second task is called the Trillion Trinket Trawl. Say that 3 times fast. The Trillion Trinket Trawl, the Trillion Trinket Trawl, the Trillion Trinket Trawl. I did it.
Ooh.
We can't have a rockin' music festival without a rockin' venue. So, travelers will be helping Dvorak spruce it up with his list of items.
It's a piece of cake, right?
Yeah. And lastly, we have the Meeting of Melodies. Can't have a party without adoring fans, so we gotta invite fellow music lovers to come jam with us. After listening to their tunes, we can restore the missing music notes.
Oh, so we'll be able to hear them sing. That is super exciting.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the point. Music gets you pumped. And after we've rocked out to the pure spirit of music awesomeness in Inazuma, over in Mondstadt, we'll be dancing to a tense and thrilling tune.
Hold up. What do you mean by tense and thrilling?
Does it mean anything if I say Wind Trace, Seekers and Strategy has finally arrived?
Yes! I love Wind Trace. And yeah, it can get a little tense at times.
Well, the new name implies that the game has undergone some mechanics changes, yeah?
Yeah, you're correct. That's very intuitive of you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you'll be playing hide and seek as rebels and hunters, just like before, but there are a few new rules. Yeah, when rebels are captured for the first time, they'll be exiled to the surveillance zone for a short period of time. Now, they will be automatically freed after their time out, but also their friends can try to help them escape the zone early. But if you get sent to jail twice, you're permanently deleted from the game.
Ooh, that does sound tense and thrilling.
And that's not all. Oh no, each round will have 6 signaling devices, which will prevent nearby rebels from disguising or concealing themselves. The rebels' goal is to repair these devices while also avoiding capture. Once they repair 4 devices, they win the match. Oh, and rebels can work together to repair these devices. And hunters will either need to prevent the rebels from repairing the signaling devices, or they can simply eliminate their opponents.
If you team up with friends, then watching these games should be a blast.
She gets it. She gets it. But the next part is even more thrilling. When rebels are fixing a signaling device, the device being repaired will enter the high-speed signaling state. What does it mean? It means it'll give off a light visible by every player in the area. In fact, the device will be marked on the
Ooh, okay. So that means that repairing the devices will expose your location. Oh my gosh. It's these sort of unexpected risks that can be the most nerve-wracking. This is going to be super interesting to play.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And in another event, travelers will receive a rather strange commission.
What do you mean, rather strange?
What I mean is, there's a chef who's famous for using unusual ingredients, and he wants to make friends with a pyro-regisvine.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. And not just a pyro-regisvine, he also wants to befriend a primo geovician, and a jade plume terror shroom, and the millennial pearl seahorse.
Huh?
You guys heard me the first time. Yeah, I thought you would react this way. Anyway, a chef recently returned from a trip to Natlan, and he started getting some ideas. He thought he should toughen himself up by having his own companion. You know, just like how people from Natlan have Saurian companions.
That makes sense. Kind of. Wait, did you say that he came back from Natlan?
Listen, Damon. If you want to know the details, go check out the event when the version is live, all right? But for now, it's time for me to introduce the gameplay.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
We hear you.
All right, you got it.
You got it.
In this challenge, you can adjust the difficulty and your negotiation strategies. If you've got the guts, then you can take on fearless difficulty. You can also talk to Ranjit to adjust the number of negotiation strategies. So if you reduce them, it amps up the challenge difficulty, giving you the perfect opportunity to test your skills.
Cool.
Both active strategies and long-term strategies are available. You can trigger active strategies at will. However, your opponent's HP and level will change depending on the number of strategies that you can.
That's cool.
So you've got to choose your favorite strategies to come out on top. Play to your strengths.
Wow.
Noted.
And moving on, travelers should be familiar with our next event, Vibro Crystal Applications.
Ooh, it seems like the event involves connecting different vibrating crystals in order to generate different effects.
Aaron, I am so impressed by how intuitive you are.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. That means so much
incredible.
coming from you.
Yeah, well, I meant it. Each round requires 2 teams. Before each battle, you can set up vibro crystal harmonics plans for each of your teams. This will allow you to receive different combat buffs when you combine transmitter crystals and receiver crystals.
Basically, the transmitter crystal decides the trigger condition, while the receiver crystal determines the buff that your team gets as a result. By connecting them in different combinations, you can create varying harmonic effects. It's your custom buff plan.
Spot on, Sarah Miller Cruz.
Thank you.
And you gain a harmonic point for each time that you trigger a harmonic effect. You can get even more combat bonuses if you accumulate enough harmonic points. Each challenge will have different trial characters, so you can choose the harmonic buff that works best for your team setup. Be sure to maximize your points if you want to exchange them for rewards.
Nice. Also, the Genius Invocation TCG event, the Forge Realms Temper, will be returning in version 4.6. The Heated Battle mode will also receive an update, so don't miss out, duelists.
And there's going to be an overflowing mastery event, so you can more easily train up the characters who need the extra boosty boost.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Max. You just did an amazing job.
That was impressive.
Thank you, Sarah.
And
Thanks, guys.
since you introduced so many events in one go, I feel like you deserve a little break.
You know what? Yes, you agree?
I was going to say, I agree
too.
I agree. So how about now, let's check out the last redemption code.
Yay!
คนสุดท้ายแล้วนะครับโอเคเยอะแฮะรอบนี้แอบเยอะหรืออาจจะเป็นเพราะว่ามีเนื้อเรื่องหลักด้วยแหละมันก็เลยแบบดูเยอะเพราะว่ามีทั้งแมปใหม่มีเนื้อเรื่องหลักของตัวละคร2ตัวรวมไปถึงกิจกรรมที่ประมาณ 4-5 อย่างนะก็ถือว่าเยอะมากนะถือว่าเยอะใช้ได้อยู่นะเนี่ยแต่รอบนี้ไม่มีตู้ประจำเมืองนะก็ไม่แปลกนะผมไม่มาให้ทุกตู้หรอกทุกคนมันแบบน่าจะเป็นช่วงๆแหละเข้าใจได้ ถ้ามาสตู้ก็ดีดิแต่แบบเข้าใจนะไม่งั้นแบบหาตังค์ไม่ทันจริงมันหาตังค์ไม่ทันแล้วมันจะยุ่งเอาเนาะทุกคน
Welcome back, everyone. Next up, we're presenting some information about improvements for different in-game systems. First up, we have some updates for the Serenity Pot, such as the Quick Obtain feature. Instead of having to navigate a bunch of menus, you can use this feature to put all missing furnishings into a queue, where you can use one click to purchase any missing components and then craft your desired piece.
Wow. Ooh, that does actually sound very convenient.
So convenient, so convenient. The avatar system will also be updated, so you'll be able to use more portraits of your familiar friends as your profile display.
Oh,
that's fun.
Oh, that mask is Hanachiru Sato, isn't it? And there's Arama, and the Thunderbird, and Rue, and more. This is amazing.
So many more. I'm sure lots of travelers like them. Treasure compasses have also been updated. Its markers will be displayed on both the large map and the mini map. The compasses will also include information about different map layers.
Sweet.
That's way more intuitive.
It's time to eradicate all the maps with 99% exploration progress.
Exploration!
Eradication!
Yes! Now that we've gone over some updates to the game systems, it's time to talk about some Genshin Impact soundtrack news.
Let's go music!
Yeah, that's right. Genshin Impact's third Fontaine OST, Cantus Aeternus, will debut during version 4.6. This album features original music created by the Hoyo Mix team for the new region of Fontaine and related content.
Music is my favorite! So
Oh no, y'all! It looks like there's nothing left for us to present. I know. So I think that means it's time for this special program to come to a close.
Say it's not so.
Is there anything else that y'all would like to share with all the travelers who are watching?
Yes. What? We need to have an answer right now in this moment?
It's okay, you've got this. You got this.
Okay, I'll make
go.
it easy and just be very selfish and say that I'm just so incredibly excited for Arlecchino. We did a lot of work with her. I think she's really cool, and I can't wait for everyone else to see how cool she is.
She's so cool. She's so freaking cool, and I love the whole quest and everything secret that I can't talk about right now. But I'm also really excited for that and Linny's involvement in said things, and that's all I'm gonna say right now, guys.
It's so hard to talk about this without spoiling anything, but I'm so excited for you guys to experience this concert. It is so good, and all I can say is that I had more fun recording for this part of Genshin Impact than I've had in a long time recording. So,
oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Fun.
Wow, I'm excited for all of those things too, and I'm also really pumped for the Wind Trace Festival because I love it so much. And it sounds like there's a ton of awesome things coming in version 4.6, so I hope everyone's excited.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Yay! Wow, okay, I just have to say this was so fun being here with you today.
I'm so glad I got to be here with you guys.
Such a great time. So thanks for being here, and I think that's all we've got for this program. So we will see you all in game.
See you guys in the game.
Bye.
I love you.
ไม่น่ามีสปอยนะทุกคนไม่น่าจะมีสปอยนะทุกคนจบแล้วโอเคจบแล้วสปอยยังไงพวกแพทมันมาประมาณอีก2แพทก่อนทุกคนไม่แปลกนะไหนก็เสร็จแล้วเดี๋ยวขอดูของญี่ปุ่นบ้างไหมอยากดูของญี่ปุ่นเว้ยจบยังญี่ปุ่นผมว่ายังญี่ปุ่นน่าจะยังนะเนี่ยเห็นไหมยังไม่จบ
そしてマイルさんいかがでしたはい、アルレッキーノもね、やっぱぜひともお迎えしたいのは僕ももちろんそうですけども、
ญี่ปุ่นคนดู200,000เลยเหรอวะ
生物も気になりますし、新しいボスとかも気になりますし、もちろん新しいエリアとかね、稲妻のイベントや風の行方も大好きだったんですごく楽しみな バージョンになるなと思いますね。で、個人的にはタルタリアのその後も僕すごい気になってるんで、タルタリアがどういう風にまた何を知ってるんだよ。なんで伝説任務もすごく楽しみにしてます。確かに。はい、ということでね、一緒に原神を盛り上げていけたらと思います。ということで今回の予告番組はここまでとなります。ぜひバージョン 4.6 を楽しみにしていてください。それでは旅人の皆さん、またの機会にお会いしましょう。
จบแล้วนะฮะมาดูกันในนี้กันดีกว่าฝั่งญี่ปุ่นมีซับให้ไม่ต้องห่วงเพราะว่าผมเปิดซับ
家では時々バーベキューパーティーを開くんだ。捕食、競争、協力が絶えず繰り広げられる中で皆そのような場を喜ぶし、私もなかなか好きだ。次にパーティーをやるときは誰が欠席しているか誰にもわからないからね。
ちょっとしたトラブルが起きた。ジュライセンとセノに関わることだ。君たちに知らせる必要があると思ってな。
あれは秘密に包まれた偉大なる計画だった。わしらと共にこの地で神が降臨する未来に歓喜していた。
それが俺の力の由来か。じいさんから催促が来たんだ。帰って計画に参加しろってね。
幻冬計画。この計画を実行するとなると多くの犠牲を払うことになる。
神の心を贈与した時が最後の面会になると思っていた。
提案を受け入れてくださるのであれば不可避な場合を除きフォンテーヌで特殊任務を遂行することはないと約束しよう。貫こう。月のように永遠なる。お父様は命令を撤回しない。
自分が何をしてたか分かってるのかい。お父様が探してる人をかばってるんだよ。
誰も巻き込みたくなかったんだけど、
もしこの件がお父様にバレたら関係した者の全てが罰を受けることになる。
裏切り者よ。確かにセノは選ばれし者だがそれは彼だけではない。
この力を取り戻したいと。
決闘の儀は久しぶりだ。楽しみにしてるよ。ヘルマヌビスの知恵はここに降臨していたはずだ。
君に次の王を託したい。君自身なりたくないようだね。
僕自身もその答えを知らない。でもこのまま真の家からどんどんかけ離れてしまうのではないでしょうか。はっきりさせておかなければならないことも、たとえどんなビジレートでごまかそう濁った水を飲みたいと思う者はいない。
どうか水に混じった泥をろ過し本来の綺麗な状態に戻して。どうして君たちがお利口でいてくれたらあの子たちはまだ生き延びられる望みがあるかもしれない。
家に様々な危険が迫っている時期に決して逃げたりはしません。
お父様の命令に逆らうつもりはないけど。ならどうしてこんなことをするの。どうして私たちを死地に追い込むわけ。忠誠は必ず報われ全ての犠牲が価値を持つことになる。
ว้าว
花井坂ロック大王ここにて参上。
よく言うぜ。牛使い野郎もロックのことがわかるのか。
なら俺様と勝負しよう。
受けて立つぞ。お前なんかにビビるもんか。
คือผมปวดหัวตีกันอีกแล้วนะกับเพมอนเฮมิเลนเน่ผมเห็นนะทุกคนเดี๋ยวขอทุกคนนะมีลิสลี่มีฟูริน่ามีลินเน่มีนาฮิดะแล้วก็พี่จงต้องฟังเสียงเพลงเวทปั่นไฟไม่ใช่เดดบายมันคือเดดบายเดดไลน์นะระบบป๊อปฮันนั่นแหละทุกคน อันนี้กินมาแล้วชิวๆยังไม่มีซิมูเลตไม่ใช่ซิมูเลตเขาเรียกว่ายังไม่มีอะไรที่เป็นอบิสใหม่นะครับทุกคนอันนี้ก็คือตีบอสมีตึงอย่างนี้ด้วยเหรอวะผมเพิ่งสังเกตแล้วหอกใหม่แล้วก็ตัวละครใหม่นะอาร์ติแฟกต์ใหม่นี่เขาทำอะไรบ้างเขายังไม่ประกาศนะน่าจะประกาศวันจันทร์สัปดาห์หน้าไม่สัปดาห์ถัดไปนะครับโอเคนะครับผมก็ประมาณนี้ผมแอบตื่นเต้นมากรอแพทต่อไปไม่ไหวแล้วนะต้องรอดูกันว่าในรอบต่อไปจะเป็นยังไงบ้างนะครับผมตื่นเต้นมากไหวแล้วนะครับโอเคงั้นเดี๋ยวผมขออนุญาตอีกชั่วโมงเนี่ย55 นาทีเองเหรอโอเคนี่แหละพอแล้วเดี๋ยวผมว่าจะพักสตรีมพักด้วยแหละครับผมเดี๋ยวต้องไปจัดเสื้อผ้าว่าเดี๋ยวจะไปเวียดนามแล้ววันพรุ่งนี้นะฮะก็ใครที่ไปสงกรานต์นะครับผมก็ขอให้สนุกกับสงกรานต์กันด้วยนะครับขอให้สนุกกับสงกรานต์ด้วยนะครับผมทุกคนนะโอเคนะครับผมงั้นผมขออนุญาตพักไลฟ์นี้เลยแล้วกันนะครับเจอกันอีกทีก็คือวันอังคารหรือวันพุธเลยนะกันนะถ้าเกิดวันอังคารมาไหวก็อาจจะสตรีมถ้าไม่ไหวก็เดี๋ยวเจอกันอีกทีวันพุธนะครับแต่อาจจะมีคลิปนะถ้าผมตัดทันวันนี้ตัดคลิปวันนี้ทันเสร็จก็เดี๋ยวผมจะลงคลิปเลยแล้วก็จะมาในวันประมาณวันที่14 15 16นี่แหละน่าจะลงวันที่14นะแล้ว15 16ก็เดี๋ยวไม่มีคลิปไม่มีไลฟ์นะฮะก็พักผ่อนกันเยอะๆนะครับทุกคนในสำหรับช่วงสงกรานต์นี้ใครที่กลับบ้านไปหาพ่อแม่ก็ขอกลับบ้านไปหาปู่ย่าตายายครอบครัวอะไรต่างๆนะครับก็อยู่ด้วยกันอย่างมีความสุขกันนะครับผมหรือใครไปเที่ยวก็เดินทางระมัดระวังในการเดินทางดูแลสุขภาพต่างๆด้วยนะฮะผมไม่อยากให้เกิดอุบัติเหตุใดๆเนาะโอเคนะทุกคนงั้นผมขออนุญาตไปก่อนแล้วกันเดี๋ยวไว้เจอกันใหม่นะครับไปแล้วขอบคุณทุกคนมากที่เข้ามาดูด้วยนะครับบ๊ายบายเจอกันนะครับเนาะ